So I'm going to show you how to create a simulator wallet. Now you have to make sure you create the simulator wallet because the 24/7 tuner is dependent on a simulator wallet. So let's go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Let's go ahead and click on settings. Actually not settings. Price, drivers, and accounts. You want to then create a Binance one, whatever exchange you're using. I've already created a simulated Binance here. So what you want to do is click on add new account. Since I had one I just call it Binance, and then what Haas will do, they'll add a simulated all in bold caps to your account name. So you don't have to put simulate Binance because they'll say simulate Binance. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click on this, and then I'll just put Binance one right here just to separate it. And then it's gonna go ahead and create this, and they'll call it simulated Binance one. All right, so that's how that's gonna happen. And since we're always running a lot of simulations, and this is as of version 3.19, 3.019 or 1, I don't know. Okay, so you want to make sure you load your base pairs with at least 7 9. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So you have more than enough. We have 9 million bitcoins, and then ETH if you're trading that pair. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then since it's Binance, we also kind of trade Binance too. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and also US dollars. So these are the base pairs that Binance supplies. Now if another exchange has another base pair that's different from Binance, then you want to create virtual wallets more than enough to cover constant 24/7 tunings of that. So you want to be fully funded with that. Okay, so once this is done and you load your bot, let's see here, right here, I'm going to click load settings twice. You have to restart it. I think I need to restart it. Let me go ahead and restart this. Yeah, and it does freeze right now at this point, so we're kind of trying to figure that issue out. Alright, so when you load this for the first time, you want to enter your trade server information, your username, password, and all this other stuff. Alright, so once you hit click load twice, it'll then have all the settings. This might be zeroed out, and you want to kind of clear everything set to where it needs to be. So I'm going to click in this, click auto perturbation variables just to fill everything as one. BB bands up, it usually moves at 0.1 of a step, 0.1, and then these we don't really change at all, so I'll just put 0 for all of these guys. Okay, so whenever you do something, you need to make sure you save it. Okay, and then I always kind of refresh the variables by selecting what I want and then selecting out of it, and then I'll save. Okay, so the reason how you can confirm that you saved it is when you select something else and you load it and it changes back to what you want. That's how you know it's saved properly. Okay, so you need to do this for every single one here. We don't really use the optimization option anymore because the one-click option here already pre-selects a combination of this stuff between backtest range. That change that up to, and it does this, and then it does another one here, and it does a different combination methods. Okay, but if you do start the optimization setting only as a one-click solution, actually no, if you just run these only, then yeah, you're gonna have to reset it back and forth to make sure you get to what you want. So if I went like this and I load it, it goes to 2 days. That's what I want it. To maximize trace and ROI, just make sure that it's there, load it, and that's what I want. Yep. Or is it trades then ROI, right? That's what I want. Same thing for the tuner. You're gonna have to load everything else as you select certain coins. Just hit load and save. Even the check marks here, check it, and then if I've already saved it, right? So if I loaded it, it should appear back. Same thing down here. Load the live wallet, select what you want it, and then once you load it, it go back to Mohana. Same thing here. Since I didn't save it, I confirmed it that that's what I wanted, unchecked. And then all these other features is all the same. Okay, so you have to make sure that you kind of do these load save just to make sure that what you select is actually confirmed by the bot. Okay, the reason why is because it's kind of loaded separately. The UI uses a string in a sense variable, so I had to convert the list that the bot uses to a string which the UI, the user interface, uses. So it's just a show really, but sometimes when it doesn't load right, you see certain things, but then it's not it could be different from what the bot actually sees, because they're kind of, you know, the UI is just loaded from what the bot actually has. So to confirm that, you need to load it in order to see what the bot is actually seeing. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I think I have other videos on how I set up all these coins here, but I just want to make sure that you guys do that. And you won't be able to see this unless the bot is loaded properly. Now, when you initially load it, you have to make sure that you have some kind of bot created, right? So this is a fresh install. I kind of reset everything. And you need to create some kind of bot here. And that's all you need. Okay, just add the bot and then open it. So once this is open, if certain things aren't loading like this, it pulls data from a loaded bot. So you have to make sure that this is open, and then once you load something, then it'll pull some data, and then you'll be able to see it appear here. Okay. Well, right now I don't know why it's not loading. Alright, so if that's the case, then I need to also look into that, and you can record a video. We have a section how to do bug reports, and be able to kind of find out why it's not loading. And then so that's not loading. I kind of go, well, what's going on? So I want to have a double load and double save. So I have a double load, double save here, and then so I load the same wallets again. What's going on? Why is it not loading? Well, that means I need to fix it. So okay. And then somehow this is already selected, but this is not loaded, which is weird. Okay. Alright, so I'll take care of that. And then what else? I think that's all. Alright, so tuning, once you same thing here, once you load some coins that you are tuning, it'll then get a list of stuff that you're tuning here. Okay, and I think I have maybe nothing selected, so I don't have anything loaded there. So alright, moving on. Bot trading, this is not working yet. In bulk management, so once you create some bots, you can then start, stop, and this is, it filters, you know, either all ETH pairs BTC, but all best sims. These are just filters. So you want to delete everything, just hit that. Same thing, make sure you kind of select it, unselect it, select out, select it back in. So you want to start all bots and execute the command, then it will do it. Okay. Alright, so that's all I have for now. I'll probably have some bug fixes right now to take care of. So we'll talk to you then. So that's how you would set this all up to kind of get things loaded. Okay, thanks.